Hi, this is Sara Abrons, Executive Editor of Rave Publications, and I'm here on the last day of ISE 2019 in the Kramer booth. And I'm here with David Margolin, who is Vice President of Global Marketing for Kramer. How are you today, David?
Good, good. I'm fine. Thanks for coming by our booth.
Yeah, I've been by here a couple times over the course of the show, and it's always super packed. How's the show been for you?
Oh, it's been hectic, like crazy busy. Well, the last day of the show is the day we would prefer not to be here, and it's like kind of a little bit of a ghost town, but the three first days were completely packed. It was just impossible to go through the booth.
Yeah, I mean, his version of a ghost town is probably what most people would be pretty happy with traffic-wise. But why don't you tell me a little bit about your messaging here?
So we've launched a year and a half ago our AV over IT. It's
IT, not IP.
IT, yeah. It's not a mistake. It's IT, and this is a kind of a complete set of activities and campaigns which are all around providing the value to the IT departments, which are basically today, they are our customers. Now, of course, we don't forget our traditional AV professional customers, but we kind of refocused ourselves towards the IT market, addressing various things. Motivations for the IT department, addressing their fears, sometimes their paranoia, and building the right set of solutions and technologies which are going to be IT friendly, secured, manageable. So again, we feel that the traditional AV market is going through that phase again, and we've decided to kind of be there and pull also the traditional AV market, our own traditional AV market customers, towards the IT part. And by that, we also launched here at ISE, first time after 2 years of extensive work, our Kramer Academy.
Yeah, I was just about to ask if that included some training.
Yes, definitely. We understand that training is an enabler to all of this. And what we did is we built a program which is targeting two types of audiences. One is the IT staff, which manages AV, and we teach them AV from ground up, the basic stuff until even system design, okay? And then for the professional AV staff, we teach them IT, which means that we teach them all what concerns to network infrastructure, even how to set up a switch. Now, this program is an extensive certification program which targets both audiences, and now it's even multi-language, so I mean it's online, which is great. Now everybody could do that on his own free time. Of course, we have advanced programs which are frontal, but we are very excited. The amount of positive feedback we got for Kramer Academy after we've shown what we did is outstanding, and people really expect to get educated from both sides. So we kind of, we try to be the bridge that connects the two industries.
Well, Kramer's always been a leader in education, but now it seems like you're not just focusing on teaching. Well, you're teaching AV guys IT, of course. Those are very important audience to you, but you're also teaching the IT guys AV as well.
Yes, definitely. And again, we want to be there for the IT departments and for the AV professionals, and we want to make sure they are feeling comfortable with those two converging worlds, because again, we see what happens. Professional AV people are pushed towards the IT, and IT departments are, in reality, they are responsible for their technology in their spaces. So now, being there at the core of it, it's very important for us, and kind of put some sense for each of those target audiences about what's happening in terms of technology, how to handle that, etc.
Okay. Well, in terms of products and platforms you're launching here at ISE, what does that look like in terms of that audience?
Okay, so first of all, we've launched our well, it's not a launch basically. It's like putting some sense into our AV over IP product line, which is we did some massive alignment with features, all sorts of security issues were fixed. I think we have a very robust solution today, and together with our Kramer network, which is our AV enterprise management platform, we provide right now like a very robust set of tools to handle AV over IP. On top of that, if we talk about solutions, then we've launched here, and this is really exciting, our Kramer at Work, new Kramer at Work meeting room offering, which is basically a set of 9 spaces, all IT friendly, manageable, secured, and to some extent user-proof, okay, because this is the main concern of the IT department. They don't want to get those service calls, and if they do, they want to be able to service those calls or to fix whatever needs to be fixed remotely. So together with our AV enterprise management platform, Kramer Network, which was launched in a new version, much more powerful, with much more features for managing AV inside of spaces. This creates something which is very exciting for the IT department. Again, we've got a lot of positive responses towards this, and a lot of questions about automation, for example. Having those zero-touch spaces where the user can get in, and guess what? The meeting is going to start, and automatically. So it's from the basic space up to a full-blown boardroom, which is AV over IP driven. Okay, so this is not just about traditional AV, but we're also offering solutions which are completely based on AV over IP. On top of that, we have our education solutions. We show there all sorts of new sets of, let's call them packages, that will cater the educational market. And then there's one which, from my perspective, it's like I'm really excited about that personally, and this is Kramer Platform. Kramer Platform is basically a concept that from our perspective, it evolved to be let's call that an innovative approach towards AV. What we figured out is that if you take an appliance which has a computing power, you could add to that appliance multiple AV functionalities which are software driven and license activated. So, as an example, we've taken one of our VIA devices, and on top of having that device sharing content wirelessly and adding some collaboration features, now this device could do so much more. It could be a video conferencing a service-enabled device with integrated Zoom and BlueJeans. It could be
all part of the VIA platform.
Yeah, all part of the VIA platform, including H.264 encoding, decoding, including running in the background our control processor, which we call Brain. So Kramer Control Processor can run on that device. So again, you don't need an additional box. Everything is software licensed, and we are giving the user the ability to decide if he wants to have that or not, even in a later stage. On top of that, the same unit will offer in-room digital signage with a content management system that a corporate could use to show corporate announcements, for example. We show room status occupancy as a part of that, TV on and nobody in the room, and you get into the room and then you see when the next meeting is happening. On top of that, cool widgets, which could show you all sorts of things like the weather, temperature, and much more. So everything is happening on the same box, everything is software licensed, and it gives that level of flexibility and simplicity also to the integrator, which installed that single box inside of a space. Okay, we all seen the statistics. We're talking about here right now the potential of 180 million spaces, which are small huddle spaces, executive spaces. I mean, the potential there is huge, and there's a great need of having a solution which is simple to install, have the maximum functionality, and lets the user choose what he wants to have in his space.
Wow. Well, looks like it's shaping up to be a really exciting 2019, not just for Kramer, but for all your customers, AV and IT based.
Definitely, definitely.
Okay, well, thank you so much. I really appreciate the overview of
welcome.
everything you guys are doing here today. You can find all of our ISE coverage at www.ravepubs.com/ISE 2019. And if you type Kramer into the search box, you will find in-depth product videos on everything that David talked about here today, including Kramer at Work, Kramer Academy, the Huddle Room Solutions, Education Solutions, AV over IP Solutions, and AV over IT Solutions.
And traditional, and also traditional AV.
Of course, bread and butter. Yes. Well, thanks very much and have a great show.